So the plate that I'm going to be using today is CjS-318, which is Clear Jelly Stampers Graceful Leaves. Currently it is sold out, but they are expecting more to be coming back in stock. What I really love about this plate is that you have these beautiful leaf details, as well as different textures. And then on the back, they're giving you some ideas on how to use this. So if this is the gradient you're looking for, it tells you the colors to use, or at least gives you some sort of idea. And then it shows you how to do their layered stamping. So you start with the background of the leaves first, and then put the detail on top. And then this is what you end up with. The other thing that's really nice about Clear Jelly Stamper is that they give you this clear spec sheet as well, so that if you want to see if a design fits on your nail, you can put it over top and see whether or not it'll fit. Which I find that to be a lot of fun and helpful as well. So to start, I'm going to do the leaf detail on each of these nails with Clear Jelly Stamper 198. It is an almost transparent deep burgundy. And I also have my Clear Jelly Stamper Bling stamper, the cubed one. However, mine's in bad shape, but it has carried me through quite a bit. No, I need to turn my fan off, otherwise my polish is going to dry too fast. Okay. Oops. And I didn't put enough on. So we're going to try that again. Oh, look at that. Beautiful pickup right there. And we're going to match it to the nail. Right like that. I don't know if you can see that very well. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do the next one after I clean off my stamper here. Okay, see how beautiful that picked up? Take our next nail here. Okay. Again, we're using color 298. When I originally was thinking about doing this design, I was going to do these leaf details in an orange and green and a brown, but the colors were way too late to show up on this background. So the red here just worked out perfectly. Okay. Now, this is my inaugural video, so I do apologize in advance for, you know, the quality and whatnot. I am doing my best. And we are learning together. Okay, so again, see how that nice pickup right there? And then I'm just gonna place it right there. Just need a little bit more on the end. Okay, press it down along the edges. Okay, now those are these 3. Or 4, sorry, I did these 4. Now we'll do the background on that one. For that one, however, I'm doing a gradient, and I'm going to be using 117, 22, and 217. Oh, actually, and 117 and 113. So when I do a gradient like this, I just put a bunch of dots on here.
Apparently there are wildfires in Northern California.
Okay.
So the smells you hear are going to be the smells.
All right. So here we go. Put a little bit more tan in there. Okay, so when you do a gradient like this, you want to scrape it once and then scrape it again, and that will give you that will mix in the colors. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And then that will mix it together and fill in any gaps. And that there is our pickup. Now this nail is a little bit long, so because of that, I'm going to turn this at an angle and roll it back and forth like that. Okay. Now for the to finish that one off with the detail right here of the leaves, I am going to use Bring on the Bubbly, which is number 51. Happens to be one of my favorite colors. It's not too bright of a yellow and it's not silver. It just kind of, it's kind of a warm silver, I guess, or a muted gold. Alright, now I made a nice big mess. Okay, so I'm going to finish off the thumb here before I move on to the details on the other fingers. Okay, roll it up, beautiful pickup. Now this is where it gets tricky. So I have a magnifying glass over here that I'm going to use, and to place this. Now, luckily this doesn't matter if it's exact. It just kind of has to be close enough. And as you can see, I'm actually kind of off. But if you look at it, I mean, it really doesn't matter. So it just turns out beautifully. I love a forgiving plate, because some days your placement is just gonna be where it is. All right, now we can move on to, lift my light up again. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing as you can see from this one, there is the leaf detail in the back, the veins of the leaves, and then I did a gradient for this maple leaf, and then the gold detailing for the veins over the top. I'm hoping you can see that. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. Now, okay. So for this one, I'm going to start with 22. Then 113. And then 217. And 217 is a new polish. Okay, now I'm going to scrape away because the veins right here below, and I really don't want to have to clean it twice, so I'm going to be very delicate about that. And I didn't really like that, so we may have to clean it anyway. Let's see if we can do it again. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. We'll find out. Nope. Okay, that did not work for me, so I'm gonna have to clean it. Okay, when I did my practice ones, of course this worked the first go round. Green. Okay. Clean off my scraper. Okay. Now, because I was able to pick up more than one leaf at a time, I got 2 leaves. As you can see here, I'm going to do 2 nails at a time. But I'm going to be very careful about it so that I don't get the other stamp. So there's one. And then there's this one. And I like this one going this way. Okay. There, look, I got 2 out of 1 stamp. I love it when things work out that way. Okay, so because these nails are smaller, I'm going to be using smaller stamps for those. Not sure which one I want to use. So let's go with this one. I know it's a similar shape to the first one I did. But who doesn't like a maple leaf? Go. Nice, beautiful, clean pickup. Clean off my stamper here, or my scraper. Okay. Now I'm going to take this here and I'm going to put it right there. And lastly, I'm going to use this one here that kind of looks like a some sort of I don't know. It just looks nice. $22. $113 and $217. Okay. Pick up the stamp. Now we gotta clean this up. Okay. And then for this one, I'm just going to put it on like that. And there you have it. Okay. So now I need to clean off my plate so that I can get all the veins and details of those leaves that we just put the background on for. There we go. Okay, again, I'm going to use 51, Bring on the Bubbly. I'm going to start with this one right over here. Okay. Alright, and that is our beautiful pickup right there. Okay, so now I need to match with the direction of how I did this. Alright. Whoopsie. I didn't see that happening. Okay. And there we have it. Okay. Again with my Bring on the Bubbly, number 51. Do a little cleanup. Okay. And then I'm going to line this up as best as I can. Just like that. Okay. And then the next one is this leaf over here. So again, number 51. And hey, I didn't really have any cleanup I had to do on that one. That's always nice. Okay. There's that one. And lastly, I have to clean my plate here. Let's flip in this range. And I always probably use more stamping polish than I need to, but this way I always can get a pretty good pickup. Although what I have learned is that as long as you're pretty close, you can't really tell if it's not exact. Okay. Wow, look at that one. That turned out really nice. So now we have just finished this whole set in about 20 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.